Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Hello, friend.
Hello one and all, I'm Cryo Prime, and today I'm taking a look at the SH Figuarts first form of Cell. And I'm going to start right off the bat by saying this figure is freaking awesome. It has so much articulation packed into it that I'm honestly surprised. It's got a very nice texture to it with some high-end paint. Just about all the detail I think needs to be there is there. So, giving you a quick rundown of the articulation this figure has. Starting with the head, it does offer a double joint at the base and the head. That'll allow a full 360. But I am going to show you here with mine. In order to change the head, you take the crown off, then you pull the face off. So you can see there's a joint here, and then there's a double ball joint right there. That'll allow forward and backward and side to side. Mine is extremely tight to the point where I don't want to twist it very much. I haven't heated it up and loosened it anything yet. So as far as articulation with the head, there's no doubt that you can get a full spin on it. My copy is just extremely tight. But then you do have the secondary neck base that with that alone gets you a pretty good side to side. Going into the arms, I'll just show you. So from down, these arms can fold all the way up. The shoulder pad is on a hinge with a ball joint, so it can get placed really wherever you need it to be. Then you have upper bicep swivel. You have a double elbow bend. And the wrist is a ball joint with the standard split ball joint for wrist bend. Now the wings on his back only fold out. They don't twist or anything. The chest doesn't really move here at the top, but that is because the way it's constructed, his arms have a secondary hinge. Nope. Guess I can show that while it fell off. Tiny little ball joint. But this secondary hinge pull out that far, which allows the arm to go all the way across. Compare that to without that hinge out, and with. So that adds an extreme amount of articulation and posability for this guy. And that popped out because I put it on backwards. Now as far as ab crunch, it's got a bit of a double joint in there. So the bottom is a little loose. But it can hinge forward about that far. Then the backward hinge is going to be quite hindered because of his tail here. Yeah, he's a little squeaky. The legs are also a little limited because of the shape of them. So as far as straight splits, he actually catches there. And then same thing with going forward. You get about a 90 forward out of him straight. But then you can start to bend the leg and he can get to whatever degree you need. The knees are double jointed. And then the feet are a tad unimpressive. They're on a ball joint just tucked up inside the ankle. So it does offer, I'd say, a fair amount of movement, but if it was a double joint in there to offer a full, like, straight down and actually that's perfectly to show you. It's the ball joint with the foot. It looks great. It's going to get in all the standing poses you need it to, but a little more range would have put this thing into like god tier levels of articulation. Now the tail is a little different. Its natural state is going to be something like this. And actually I'll just do this. You can ball joint separate it right at the base. So it is a ball joint right there. And that gives you a little bit of up and down, and kind of just wherever you need to, but it's all going to be relegated to right in the back. And from there, each segment is going to be on another one of the ball joint style split hinges. So it'll offer you that much, but then you can also twist it so that it would be going away from the body, but you're going to end up doing a black on one side, green on the other to do really anything other than just your standard standing wave. But same thing with the secondary hinge, along with full rotation, and then the final hinge for the needle point of the tail. So you can really get this tail into any, I'd say just about any shape. You are somewhat limited due to the curvature, especially with the tip. Like, I actually wish there was one more piece right here at the end so that the needle could bend as well. One of the attachments in the box is going to be the absorption form of the tail. Actually it's going to give you the exact same shape as the normal. Just gives you the open cup form. So as far as faces go, the one right out of the box is going to be his closed mouth face, and you get the smirking face, the open mouth face, and then the final face, in order to take off, actually comes with a secondary horn set. That the only real difference is the curvature right at the top where the eyes are. So when you go for his final screaming or expressive face, you put a more expressive eye crown piece on. For hand accessories, you get the closed fists, the relaxed hands, open palm hands, grabbing hands, and then finally like the grip expression type hands. These are the ones that you'd use for, I'd say more for like doing energy blasts and whatnot with him. Alright. Alright, with that all said and done, this guy is completely awesome. He comes with a fair amount of accessories, decent amount of face swap options, and can get in some crazy articulated positions. The only flaw that I have with him personally, the secondary joint on this elbow, while it bends, is extremely hard to actually get it to bend. You might have to hit that with some heat and see if it'll loosen up a little bit. And then same thing like I mentioned with the double joint up in the neck there. Outside of that, if you're a Dragon Ball fan or an SH Figuarts fan, this figure is worth a pickup even if he's the standalone DBZ character in your collection. So thanks for stopping. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, consider liking and subscribing and sticking around for more. Thanks.